Hi, I'm Hervé Jeanne. Welcome to a new string presentation on the Stringmatrix channel. Today I want to present the D'Addario Helicore Pizzicato series, the medium. These strings are, it says they have a stranded steel core and nickel. It just says nickel, so I suppose the surface is made of nickel, but I'm not sure. I find it interesting that we always talk about the Spirocore by Tomastic or the newer Pirastro Perpetual, which I've been talking about in other videos. But one hardly ever talks about these strings. So I was wondering why. Is there something wrong with these strings? Well, I can immediately tell you, no, I think these are really fantastic strings. I really like their sound. What I found interesting is that I had the impression that the higher strings were a little bit darker sounding than the lower ones. So this sounds quite mellow and round and not too harsh actually. And the lower range sounds very bright, quite bright, I would say. It's not bright in an unpleasant way. They sound quite open, I must say. It's an open sound. It's not a dull sound. I guess that, as everything, that's a matter of taste. I once showed this bass with these strings to another bass player, a colleague of mine, and he immediately loved the sound of the lower strings. Yeah, so I could play a little groove with these strings. Something like that works very well. The thumb position sounds very clear. Let's try to make the bass sing. Let's see how this works. Yeah, I think they growl more in the lower register than in the higher register. And actually, the nice thing about the high register, I quite like this more dark sound in the high register because it goes a little bit in a gut type of approach. It has a kind of a thump, a round sound, not too harsh, and that's really an interesting thing about this string. It doesn't have the typical too harsh upper register. I like that very much. So how do they work with the bow? Works well. Of course, it's not a string that's made for arco, but they speak very easily with the bow. Now in the lower register here, I have the feeling that the string needs to be played a little more, because here for my taste, it sounds a little bit too metallic. But it has an openness, which is also very nice, I must say. So I hope I could give you an impression about these strings. And yeah, my personal opinion is that they are really nice metal strings that have a quality comparable to the spiracores or the perpetuals. They have a different taste. The interesting thing is that the upper register sounds a little bit darker than the low register. That's unusual, but especially for the high register, it goes in a direction that I like very much. So why not? And for metal strings, they do have a nice punch, which not all metal strings have. That's a thing that I also like very much. As far as the tension is concerned, well, yeah, they have a typical metal medium tension, which is a quite high tension compared to what I'm used to play. So I would recommend to use a rather lower action, otherwise it will be very difficult to play. And to finish this off, I'm going to play a little tune solo. The tune is called Comes Love. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please press the subscribe button if you didn't do that yet. Give me a like, and you can also send me a little tip if you want via PayPal or Ko-fi. The information for this is in the description below. Let me know what you think about these strings also in the comments below, and I hope to see you again very soon. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.